my channel. Today I'll be sharing my March favorites. I have quite a lot of things I want to talk about, and I think it's because it felt like such a long month for me, and that's why I was able to pick out a lot of the things that I enjoyed. And I usually like to jot down things that I want to talk about in my favorites video throughout the month. So let's just jump right into it. I want to start with beauty as always, and first I want to talk about the Hourglass Vanish Seamless Finish Foundation Stick. Now this is a product that I have shared in so many of my Get Ready With Me's, but I feel like I haven't given it a proper shout out that it deserves. Recently, my skin has been looking very clear and healthy, so I don't have too much to cover, but I am very impressed with how natural my skin looks whenever I use this product. This feels like liquid foundation, yet it covers like a concealer, and I really like how weightless it feels on the skin, so I don't feel too guilty when I leave this on my face for a long time. And recently, we are dealing with a seasonal change, a lot of dust in the air, and it feels very dry, so I have been spraying my beauty blender using the Smashbox primer water and then applying the foundation evenly. Moving on to my fashion faves, let's start with my Gentle Monster Liberty glasses. Now I actually bought these in New York. When I was walking around, I noticed that the winds were really harsh and I would find myself tearing up because of it, so I was like, I need to protect my eyes, and I didn't want to buy sunglasses, so I bought these pair of glasses, and this was really helpful in Europe as well because there was pollen all up in the air, and the glasses did help block that. And right now I took out the lenses because whenever I am filming I noticed that there was a glare, and so whenever I'm filming I take out the lenses, but when I am out and about I do like to keep the lenses on. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably noticed that I've been obsessed with denim lately, and my favorite brand for purchasing denim and jeans in general is Girlfriend. I just really like the quality and how it fits on my body, and these are the newest addition to my denim collection, and I really like Helena out of all of their jeans. These are quite holy, but not too much. I have ordered Girlfriend jeans with way too many holes, and I think this is just like the perfect amount, and they're very soft, and I've been wearing them every other day, so I've been breaking them in, and I can't wait to just continue wearing them throughout spring and the warmer months. Probably not during the summer because it's like too hot here in Korea, but yes, Girlfriend jeans I wanted to talk about because it's my go-to brand for denim jackets as well as jeans, denim shorts, things like that. So check out Girlfriend. I know they have a few pieces on sale on revolve.com, so I'll make sure to link it down below as well. Next, I have a very interesting product, and it is a sweater comb from the Laundress. Now this is a brand that I discovered while walking around New York. I was buying some last minute gifts for my friends and family, and I stumbled upon this gorgeous store, and I walked inside and they sell a lot of laundry detergent, quality laundry detergent, as well as some tools for the kitchen as well as for your clothes. Now this sweater comb is revolutionary. If you wear a lot of sweaters, knits, scarves, you might notice that sometimes there are these small rolls of lint on one side of the sweater or scarf, and usually you could take them out one by one or take them to the dry cleaners, but this will change up the game. All you have to do is glide the comb in one direction over targeted areas, and you'll notice that the metal mesh will collect all the lint. It's actually very satisfying and very addicting. This is a great way to clean up your clothes, and I would highly recommend it. And while I was in the store, I actually talked with the employees and learned a lot about the brand, and I really respect their vision and goal and how eco-friendly they are. Like simple things like detergents, I didn't really think much about it, and as I talked to them I was like, oh, I really need to change up the products I use for washing my clothes as well. So I'll probably do a review or a shout out on those laundry detergents that I picked up while I was in Soho. But right now I just wanted to give the sweater comb a shout out. Moving on to books, I wanted to start with The Sun and Her Flowers, and I know I am really late to the party. I actually saw a lot of pictures on Instagram about this book, pictures of certain pages, because it's actually a very pretty book, and also some people would use the poems from the book as like their Instagram captions. So I have heard about this, but I actually received this as a gift from my friend Christine, who you guys have seen in my Europe vlogs, and it was very meaningful for me, mainly because we spent 2 weeks in Europe together and we learned a lot about each other. And when we went back to New York, she was like, I have to see you and drop off a gift. And it was this book. And something about receiving books as a gift, it's honestly the best feeling ever, because while I was reading, I kept thinking about how Christine picked this book up for me because she wanted me to feel everything she felt while reading this book. So it was very meaningful, and I actually finished reading this on the plane, and it was a very quick read because it is a book full of poems. I teared up a few times while reading, mainly because I related to some of the experiences, but I started crying when I read her poem or letter to her mom. It was very emotional, but also relatable, and this book makes you think. The next book that I wanted to talk about is In Paris. And this is also recommended to me by Christine. They say that this is the perfect book for anyone who dreamed of living in Paris, but I think this is the go-to recommendation Paris book because 20 women are sharing about their life in Paris, go-to spots in Paris, and their life as a local. And it was just very fun to read, and I really want to do something like this, and I think that's what Joan & Co is going to be. I want to share about certain topics with my friends and maybe even write a book. I don't know. That's just something that I've always wanted to do. But yeah, while reading this book, I was even more inspired to share real experiences. And I noticed that a lot of you guys were enjoying that aspect of Joan & Co. So that's basically what I'll be doing. And I know it's not gonna be like this book because this is about Paris, and Joan & Co, the purpose of it is to focus on any topic that I have received requests on. So people would ask me to cover mental health or how to deal with toxic relationships, and those are the topics that I'll be talking about with friends. So yeah, Joan & Co has been a favorite because I really enjoyed filming that in New York, and now I'll start filming in Korea, and I'm excited to share my friends with you all, even though you guys probably know who majority of them are. But if there are any topics that you want me to cover, please comment down below because that'll give me ideas for the next and upcoming episodes. Moving on to music, there are 2 albums that I wanted to share, and first we have Epik High, Sleepless in, of course, as well as Kehlani's While We Wait. Kehlani, her voice is amazing, and it's such a sad, sexy album, and for Epik High, I just think they're such musical geniuses, and I also really like the lyrics as well. Also, Tableau is one of my favorites in K-pop, and Epik High, they collaborated with Crush, and that was everything and more that I wanted from this album. And finally, I just wanted to thank you all so much for the support that you guys have been showing me on this channel. I finally shared why I decided to take a break on Joan Day in detail, and a lot of you guys have been super encouraging, and I also shared 4 vlogs, like 4 real vlogs this month, France, 2 Spain vlogs because I just had way too much footage, and also the Seoul Fashion Week vlog, and I felt very motivated and inspired to do that. It didn't feel forced, and I noticed that a lot of you guys enjoyed the quality of those vlogs as well. So yeah, I think the break and vacation was necessary, and I can't wait to start sharing what I have planned for April because I have all of my filming schedules ready. So stay tuned for April, and I just wanted to thank you all, mainly because you guys are the reason why I keep doing what I do. So thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Have a Joan day!